Hey, what's up and hello? This is the Chris Nicole bringing you my views on life, love, and the world of entertainment through my eyes. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on what time you are watching this live. Hello, crew. Hope all is well. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Before I go to sleep, oh my gosh, I found out some breaking news. You guys know I have talked about this from the Netflix series to the documentaries about the Menendez brothers. Just a quick background: the Menendez brothers are two brothers, Lyle and Erik Menendez. They actually were convicted of first degree unaliving of their parents back in 1989 in Beverly Hills. They were a wealthy family, very successful father who allegedly SA'd his children for many, many years. And Erik and Lyle Menendez finally had enough and literally unalived their parents. And back then, people, of course, were saying they were monsters. They thought that they were lying about the SA allegations. It was a lot of drama around this case. They actually went to trial twice. In the last trial in 1996, they were convicted of first degree and they were sentenced to life in prison without parole. Breaking news today: they have actually reduced their sentence, okay? They've reduced their sentence. Instead of life without the possibility of parole, they have actually reduced it to 50 years to life, which means because they have been in prison for 35 years, they are now eligible for parole, okay? Now, they don't know when they're going to get their official parole board hearing, but they are officially now eligible for parole after 35 years of being in prison. Now, we definitely had our opinions. I know I did about the Netflix series. A lot of people felt like it was inaccurate. They was trying to make it very salacious, even with incest and a lot of sick, twisted stuff that they had in that actual documentary. We talked about it here. But you know what's so crazy? That actual Netflix series could have possibly helped them as far as bringing popularity back to their case. A lot of people in this generation knew nothing about the Menendez brothers. And one thing about it now with this TikTok world and YouTube world, it brought a lot of attention. And now they are eligible for parole. I know some of you guys are probably going to hate it. You guys are going to love it, but I cannot believe they officially got their sentence reduced. This is breaking news. What do you guys think about this? Have you guys heard of the Menendez brothers? Have you followed this story? At this point, it's at any moment they could literally be released from prison as soon as they actually have a date with the parole board. And it will be up to the parole board if they're going to release them. I honestly, with the gypsy roles of this world and other cases that are similar, I would say it's a good thing, especially with their whole entire family. I think there's only one uncle that was actually the brother of the mother, but I believe everyone in their family is actually behind Erik and Lyle, and they've actually not only testified on their behalf, but still to this day, they are talking about how they truly believe that their father SA'd them and the mother knew about it and just ignored it. So this is who I would like to know what you guys think. For me, my personal opinion, if everything is true about the essay, I would say this is great news. Now, I know people are going to say they should have never done that, to their parents. I get it. But again, especially back then, people were very unaware about being open about SA, especially males who were SA'd by other males and even females too. We're in a whole new generation. So again, there are no right or wrong answers here. As long as you're respectful, I would love to hear your take on this. But yes, you guys, today it was announced that the Menendez brothers are eligible for parole, and they're just waiting for the parole board to actually give a date. And at that moment, when they go to the parole board, they could easily be walking out of prison. Now, apparently, they are not walking out with any type of money. Okay. A lot of people assume when they did that to their parents back in 89, they did it to try to get, you know, the money that they thought that the parents left them. But from my understanding, after all of these years, they don't have any money. They will probably come out and have to work a regular 9 to 5 like the rest of us. But then again, because of their story, they will probably be able to get interview after interview, amazing book deals, hell, maybe even a TV show, and they'll probably be millionaires again. But with that being said, you guys, drop your comment below. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Again, breaking news, the Menendez brothers eligible for parole after 35 years in prison. So, with that being said, you guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments below, and I will see you on my next.